take a moment today and let's talk about helplessness. This is not a topic we like to talk about. It's not a topic we like to be in. But every one of us at one point or another has found ourselves in a helpless situation. Whether we ended up there just by current circumstances or we made choices that led us into this place. We've all been at a place where everything is outside of our control and we don't know where to go and we don't know what to do, let alone how we got there. Recently I was digging in the book of Exodus, and we were actually teaching this in our kids class at Clearview Church. And we were talking about Moses. We were talking about in the book of Exodus when the Israelites are enslaved to the Egyptians. And the Lord lets them become slaves to the Egyptians because of continuous disobedience. Disobedience always comes with consequence. So they're slaves in Egypt, and the Egyptians and Pharaoh, they recognize the power of God over the Israelites. And because they recognize that, they have this desire to keep the Israelites weak. If they can keep them weak, they can keep them at bay. So through this point of keeping them weak and keeping them at bay, they begin to destroy all of the young boys. Moses' mom has a baby. She holds him close and she keeps him hidden for years. Then she goes to a place where she can't keep him hidden any longer. She makes a basket out of pitch and reeds, and she places her baby in the largest river in the world. I can only imagine as a mom the helplessness that she felt from the beginning of this story to this very moment. Having a baby, knowing that somebody's seeking out to kill him, keeping him quiet and hidden for many, many years, and then putting a child who is probably quite mobile into a basket and setting him off into a river, only hoping that something good could come of it, but so unsure that she couldn't watch it. She sent her daughter. She sent Moses' sister to keep an eye on the baby to see what would happen. She was helpless in every case of this scenario. Pharaoh's daughter, the daughter of the very one out to destroy her son, comes to this place, sees the baby, and pulls him up out of the water. Miriam has a Holy Spirit moment. She goes over to the princess and says, "Would you like me to find one of the Hebrew women to take care of the child for you?" She doesn't say, "Hey, that's my brother." She doesn't say, "Let me go get my mom." She says, "Would you like me to find one of the Hebrew women?" And from that moment forward, God put a covering over Moses. God placed a blessing over Moses and began from day one to many down the road the deliverance of Israel out of Egypt. Even though the Israelites only could see the helplessness, God helped in the helpless. There's two things we see. Disobedience always comes with consequence, and God never took his eyes off of Israel. No matter what you face today, no matter how you got on the path that you're on, God sees you, and he helps us in the moments of helplessness. So wherever you are today, I encourage you to quiet your heart before the Lord. Give it all over to him and ask him to show you exactly what you need to do and where to go, and he will lead you.